Win for our team, and fun to be on the sidelines there watching that offense keep the ball and run for the yardage that they did, and give us a chance to talk with the players, get them organized. So congratulations to what the offensive players did, but they did a great job for us. Up until that last drive, thought we stepped up for most of the things that we had to do defensively. We could have done better on that last drive. Every down and every play is important. Doesn't make any difference what the score is. You play them all the same way. So we didn't play those very well, but real pleased to win and very happy for the players.
Was there a weird feeling when you walked out and saw your old players out in the field?
No, it wasn't a weird feeling. It was a very warm feeling. That those players, very confirming feeling. You know, one of the things that besides the competition and winning games that we like to think that we're able to do is touch lives and do something to make their lives better and enter their lives. And for those kids to come over was very confirming that I have the opportunity to keep them in my life and that they want to keep me in their lives. So that plus the many former players and coaches that I heard from during the course of the week. I mean, that's what you're left with. Okay, at the end of your career, you're left with the relationships. And those rings and watches, you can put them away, but those relationships never tarnish. So it was very heartwarming and very much appreciated that all those kids would come over like that.
Did you get to seek out anybody in particular after the game as you were walking off?
No, there were so many players there immediately that I was just pleased to see all of them and wanted to thank each and every one of them for coming over.
Yeah, I was going to say, Coach, when we were filming you, I heard you keep saying thank you for coming over, thank you for coming over. Were you surprised how many came over?
I wasn't trying to anticipate it. I had a feeling that I'd see quite a few of my friends at the end of the game. And there are quite a few I wanted to make sure that I did see. Before we both left the field, some of whom we'd already arranged to do so, but it was very nice.
What specifically did y'all do in this game that was good, that was a carryover from the Wake Forest game?
It's two different games. Different style of offense, different type of team. Every week you got to defend what the other team does and play the game you have to play. And this was a different type of game with a different type of personnel.
The secondary seemed to really make some plays today for you.
Yeah, for a long time we did. We misplayed some balls there at the end that we'd like to play better, but look, we got 6 weeks to get better at doing those things too. So it's 2 conference wins in a row, and there are things that we'll address and fix that I think all of us there on the sideline know we can do better. But right now we're just going to celebrate having 2 conference wins in a row and 3 conference wins altogether.
How did Julian do in his first one?
He seemed to do very nicely. You know, frankly, I'm not looking at individual players out there. I'm trying to manage the game, call the game, and the responsibility that I have. So immediately after, I'm not a good one to ask how any particular player did.
Do you feel like you're starting to get a unit though together of guys, because you've been tinkering throughout the season with different combinations of players? Do you feel like you're starting to settle into your main rotation guy?
Well, we have a lot of different players that have different roles, and really it's the sum of what we have. You know, it's not necessarily about an all-star at any one particular play, but it's a sum of the talent that we have. And some guys have big roles, some guys have little roles, but all the different roles add up to 100%. So I'm sure we'll continue from a week-to-week basis based on what we have to do against each particular team to probably juggle those roles around a little bit.
Are you going to put this game behind you and all the distractions as well?
No, it really wasn't any distraction to me. During the course of the week, I was looking at what number 72 did and what number 22 did and what number 6 did. After the game, they all became friends of mine again. But in the preparation for the week, just as it is with every week with a team where I don't know anybody, I just had to deal with the players in each particular position.
One last question for Coach, okay?
Now that the game is over, will you go back and reflect on what happened today as far as your former team?
I don't think I need to go back and reflect on it. I think I just expressed what it meant to me to see those players and some of those coaches with whom I've coached, and that their greeting was very heartfelt, and I felt the same way in greeting them. But by the same token, they're my, some of those players, they'll be my friends for life, but this is my team. Okay? My team won today. And so I feel really good for my team. I feel really good for our players. I feel really good for our coaches. I feel really good that Georgia Tech won.
Thanks, Al. Appreciate it.